Well, St. Mary's Food Bank, a lot of people don't know this, but we're actually the first food bank in the world. Our founder, John Van Hengel, was working at a soup kitchen, and he was helping a lady and got into a conversation with her and said, "How are you feeding your family when you're not here at the soup kitchen?" And she shared with him that she was going back behind grocery stores and going through the dumpsters and looking for food to feed her family. And he thought, we can do better than that. That very first year, he and his team of volunteers collected and distributed 250,000 pounds of food. Now, fast forward more than 50 years later, we're doing that every single day, feeding people here in the community. St. Mary's Food Bank's territory, the area that we are serving, is 76,000 square miles, so most of Arizona. And it's our job to get food to people in need that live in that area. And how we do that is through a network of partner agencies. We're working with hundreds of other nonprofit organizations that are working to feed people in need. A lot of those partners are right here in Scottsdale. We have a lot of donors in Scottsdale, whether they are individuals that are supporting us or companies that are coming out to volunteer. So much of our support comes from the community of Scottsdale, and we're so proud to be members of the Scottsdale Chamber. We are very excited to be members of the Scottsdale Chamber of Commerce. It opens a door for us. When we know that a company is coming in to volunteer, we can reach out to them and say, "Hey, fellow chamber members, so glad that you guys are coming in to volunteer on Tuesday." And so just that connection that we can make, talking to chamber members and letting them know what St. Mary's Food Bank is about. A lot of people think that St. Mary's Food Bank might be an organization that's feeding the unhoused. And while there's nothing wrong with that, that is a very small part of what we do. In fact, most of the people that are coming to St. Mary's Food Bank for help are working. And so they're coming to us for help simply because there is too much month at the end of the money. A program that a lot of people don't know about is our Skill Center. It started more than 15 years ago with our program called Community Kitchen, and now we've expanded it and we've got a second program called LIFT, Logistics Inventory Forklift Training. These two programs are able to give them the tactical skills to perform these tasks, either working in a warehouse or working in a kitchen, but also the life skills. We're so proud that this year we'll graduate 200 students in our Skills Center. Our mission statement is bridging the gap for Arizona communities with nourishment for today and hope for tomorrow.
Our company's name is Scottsdale Community Partners, and we exist to serve unmet needs within the city of Scottsdale. What drives our success is we have been incredibly lucky to be in a partnership with the city of Scottsdale. They have provided us with a real opportunity to lower our costs to make sure that the vast majority of what we're bringing in is going out. The services that we offer encompass basically 3 program-specific areas. So we have programs for youth. Those include the Healthy Packs program, which is a weekly food supplementation to about 400 kids in SUSD who have been deemed the most at risk for food insecurity. We also have a back-to-school program. That's about 1,000 kids that come once a year and get outfitted for everything they need for back to school. Backpacks, supplies, shoes, everything you could think of, they get that day. And then we have a Beat the Heat program, and this is one of my favorites. This is a program that once a year, anybody in the senior population that's been identified as being at risk within their home gets evaluated by a social worker, and they get a grocery gift card and some heat essentials. I am proud of the relationship that we have built with the city of Scottsdale and how those relationships are really meeting the needs of the citizens of Scottsdale. I'm proud of the growth of the organization over the years. I guess maybe what I'm most proud of is personal. I'm proud that my children every day get to see what it means to help people who are struggling, and I hope they take that with them into their adulthood. I think our entire organization is our best kept secret. I think a lot of people don't know who we are yet. We're really out there trying to make sure that the community knows who we are and what we do and the benefit that we bring to the community. We collaborate with a ton of organizations, including St. Mary's Food Bank, all kinds of local faith communities, SUSD. We also partner with NOAA and Honor Health. And just about anybody that's willing to form a partnership with us, we're going to take them up on it. Our chamber membership has been phenomenal. It's really helped put us out there so that community leaders begin to better understand what we're doing and who we are. And we've made so many connections and inroads through that membership. We are deeply grateful for it. We have a lot of plans for the future. We want to continue to grow the business. Our working board of directors really wants to continue to make strides and make sure that we're meeting as many of the unmet needs in the community of Scottsdale that we can possibly meet.
So my company's name is Vitalant, and our primary focus and really our mission is to unite blood and biologics donors, talent and innovation to save and improve lives. So the services we offer really fall into two main areas. One, transfusion medicine, and that involves drawing blood, processing, testing, and the processing includes converting it into transfusible products. But we're also increasingly involved in cell therapy support. Cell therapy is a growing area of clinical therapy for patients in need, particularly for cancer care. I was CEO during the pandemic, and although many of us have moved on from the pandemic, when the pandemic first hit, and throughout that time, our operation had to continue to fulfill that mission. And so, although we had some employees that could work remotely, 90% of our employees were coming in every single day. That demonstration of resilience, persistence, and mission focus was really one of the proud points in my life. So our chamber membership is very important to us and instrumental in driving our success. When you think about our reliance on blood drive sponsors, many of those sponsors are chamber members. So the chamber helps us to stay engaged and connected in the community, but it also gives us a platform to talk about the need for ongoing support for the blood donor mission. So the chamber partnership that we have, absolutely critical to our success. But let's not forget that partners include our blood drive partners, and about half our blood will be drawn as a direct donor engagement at our fixed site, but the other half actually occurs at blood drives. Many of those blood drives are at business locations, and so we look at them as our reliable partners to host those blood drives and ensure that they have donors available for us when we have staff there to draw the donors. We were actually founded right here in Scottsdale. Originally named the Salt River Valley Blood Bank, that genesis led to the growth of what is now Vitalant. As you take a look at our transfusion support, just this last year, we provided 20,000 blood products for patient care here in the Valley area. So the impact is incredible, but it all started right here in Scottsdale, and we cannot do that mission without you.